Hi, I'm Bob Liodice, President of the ANA. I'd like to continue our discussion about ICANN. ICANN is the organization that is leading a change in process for domain name setting. That is to the right of the dot, .com, .net, .org. ICANN has a program, has announced a program in June that is about to take place in January, which essentially opens up the domain name application process to an unlimited number of domain names from the current listing of 22. On the surface, it might seem like an innocuous change, but for many brand owners, there will be substantial harm in terms of incremental costs, risks to brands via cyber squatting and typo squatting, and potential consumer harm. These are issues that we've talked about relentlessly, issues that are listed up on our website and in various locations. One of the interesting things that ICANN has mentioned is that they'd gone through a long, laborious process to gain consensus that this was the right thing to do for the industry. Well, in reality, it was not, because they had not gained the level of consensus that they claimed to have had. How do we know that? Well, we reached out to many of our sister associations and organizations that we typically do not do business with. From our sister associations, we gained agreement in terms of oppositions from the IAB, the DMA, the 4As, the ARF, and many other advertising and marketing associations such as the National Advertising Bureau, the Radio Advertising Bureau, other organizations which are media focused. And then we went deeper and we reached across business and industry. Let me read off several of the other organizations in and around the business ecosystem that have joined us in opposition to ICANN, and they include the American Beverage Association, the American Council of Life Insurers, the American Healthcare Association, the American Insurance Association, Consumer Electronics Association, the Grocery Manufacturers Association, the Intellectual Property Owners Association, the National Council of Chain Restaurants, the National Restaurant Association, and many more. So organizations like that have come out in opposition to this. From a public standpoint, our members have come out and are now public in terms of their overall opposition. And these include organizations such as Procter & Gamble, Hewlett-Packard, JCPenney, Johnson & Johnson, Kellogg's, Kraft, and others. In total, to date, we have 103 organizations that oppose ICANN in a public form, public domain. And in that regard, we have grown from practically nothing in terms of that level of opposition. That opposition continues to mount daily. That 103, we expect, will continue to grow. So the primary claim that ICANN is making is that it has gone around the world to gain that level of consensus is absolutely false. And we know that because world organizations such as the World Federation of Advertisers and IAB Europe and Advertising Association members in Europe and Asia have come out publicly opposing ICANN. So we'd like to say to ICANN, your claim for consensus is wrong, it is false, it is a lie. You do not have the consensus as evidenced by the amount of opposition that we have in terms of publicly declared companies and organizations. Please pay attention, give due consideration to the delay or the withdrawal of this ill-conceived program. Thank you.